we're getting some pretty persistent rumors that Marvel is going to move ahead with another Thor movie. And now we have an update on Thor 5. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about where this new report is coming from and what it means for the return of the character. Many fans are anticipating a final chapter for the God of Thunder. Now before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos. We want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, over the last couple of months, we've heard a lot of conflicting reports about the future for Thor. As many of you know, fans were not too happy with Love and Thunder, and the general reception to the project, even though it did okay financially, was, well, pretty negative. Now, there have been rumors swirling for several months that Chris Hemsworth was very keen to return to the role and bring the character back to some darker times, and it appears Marvel Studios might already be taking action for another Thor sequel. Now, this doesn't come from Marvel Studios or Kevin Feige, so we want to take it with a grain of salt, but the report does come via Daniel Rickman. And like we like to report, often where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, according to Rickman, Thor 5 is, and I quote, listed as happening on the grid to film in fall of 2025. Now, this suggests to me if the film is filming in 2025, it will come our way in 2027. But it could very well actually be a post-Secret Wars project. Now, the report goes on to say that Marvel is currently looking for a writer and obviously a new director, meaning Taika Waititi will not be returning for the upcoming project. Now, there were some rumors that Gareth Edwards could be the go-to guy here. Edwards worked on Rogue One and The Creator, and this had fans pretty excited. But Edwards is actually tuned up to direct the next Jurassic World project for Universal, so it seems very unlikely he would be available for a Thor production next year. Now, Gareth has commented on some of these rumors, saying that he saw them and even jokingly sent a text to his girlfriend so she didn't find out any other way. But all of his statements seem to suggest he likes Marvel, a lot of his friends work on those films, and he likes their movies and franchises. So there is a possibility that Edwards could be the guy, but like we said, he's tied to Jurassic World right now, and I'm completely unsure of his schedule. Now, Hemsworth is making the rounds right now in Furiosa, but he also appears pretty keen to pick up the hammer once again and try to tell a darker tale. Thor Love and Thunder definitely didn't land with fans, and Hemsworth even suggested most of the jokes and gags went completely too far and kind of made a parody of himself, which many fans agree with. So hopefully he gets a chance to kind of have some redeeming time with the character and give fans, well, more of the version of Thor we were hoping for when he was facing off with the God Butcher. Honestly guys, if they're doing a new Thor film and they wanted to make it a little darker but exciting, well, go with New Asgard. This would allow Marvel to kind of reboot the franchise, recast any characters that may have, quote, died in the past, bring back other actors, and set up Asgard in a new way so post-Secret Wars, we have all those Thor components in place and allow future directors to use and tell more stories about the God of Thunder. It's totally the kind of story you could see Edwards really doing well on, so I'm still hopeful for him as a director. How that ultimately works out, well, we're going to have to wait and see.